Okay, so today I want to say something that is react to Ifunaya's testimony. I took out time to they did to her, and I was really touched and really surprised that thank you that this kind of a thing can be happening in our world, you know. I want to give in my own little advice to it, especially for people who are staying abroad. Okay, after listening to her testimony, one of the things I observed from that testimony is that Ifunaya's dad is no longer with her, no longer with his wife. Probably they are divorced. Okay, they are divorced. Not that they probably they are divorced. They are divorced. And then from the testimony and from everything I listened to, it could be that the brothers also aided the brother, there's the Ifunaya's father's brothers aided to him getting divorced, so that they can remove the wife out of the way, so that she wouldn't be a distraction, you understand, to everything that they want to do to the man. Now, it simply means that if you have a wife or you're living abroad, take your family very serious. Okay, don't allow the family you came out from destroy the family you already built, because on the look of things, they probably did a lot of things to make sure that that woman is frustrated and goes out of that marriage, so that they can be able to perpetrate and carry out their evil plans. You understand? So as a person, as a man, don't allow the family you came out from destroy the one that you created. On no account should allow that. Do you know this my brother have done for me? This my brother was the one who trained me in school. This is my sister is the one who sent me abroad. Good and fine. They must not take decisions in what concerns you. Take your family out of your main family. That's why the Bible says that a man shall leave his own father and mother, and he shall cleave to his wife, and the two shall become. Left your family to go and cleave to your wife. That doesn't necessarily mean that you now avoid your family and you don't want to associate with them, or you don't listen to them. Okay? So imagine if Nanda had his wife, I don't think these things would have escalated to this point. I don't think so. But because they made sure that they removed that woman, because when you get married, if you marry a good woman, one of the things that you observe that woman will look out for your interests. Yes, you want to secure things and make sure that your things are intact. That's why when you want to marry, make sure you marry right. Don't go and marry your enemy. Don't go and marry your enemy and expect things to go in the right way. So, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this: don't allow your family to interfere with your immediate family. Yes, do everything within your power to make sure that if you're coming in, you're welcome. Please double tap on your screen, give me a thumbs up. Make sure that your family, your extended family, don't interfere with your immediate family. It's called a family because the matter is supposed to be between two of you. It's not when you have issues you go and report to your family members. You don't even know their mind towards you. But look at all the things that man went through. God really loves that man. If God did not love you, he will not be alive. A lot of people have died in that way. Yes, because they have a plan just to eliminate the man and take over his wealth. But that's a very high level of wickedness. The man is already with you, so it means that you have access to his money, you have access to him. So why not take care of him and also give him the one that belongs to him? What are you going to do in this world? You came with nothing and you actually go out with nothing. And that's what I tell people all the time. Okay, and I even heard that from the testimony Ifunaya gave that Josephine of the auntie is no longer alive. So all those things that they are dragging, they have left it. And from the testimony, Ifunaya said that if they can treat her, the daughter, that way, because people used to say your blood is thicker than water. and that means your child is your blood, your wife is not your blood. Imagine if they can treat Ifunanaya like this. Imagine how they treated the mother. That was exactly what Ifunanaya said. So they frustrated the woman out of that marriage so that they can be able to deal with the man. And the worst part is that the man didn't even know all these things. He don't know that his family has an evil agenda about him. His children are alive. He made his brothers to sign power of attorney over him when he has children. Imagine that high level of manipulation to make you feel that your siblings don't love you, your wife don't love you. So for all those men that used to say, my family is not, my wife is not my family, it's my mother, it's my children that are my family. You can see it. Marry right and ask God to help you. Don't be the reason why you're going to have issues because you don't know where to set boundaries. Everybody should stay on his lane. Your extended family should stay on their lane. Your immediate family should stay on their lane. Stop taking matters that concern you and your wife or your husband to your extended family. They will never side you. They will never give you the right judgments. Yes, they will never give you the right judgment. Everybody will like to side their own. And if people that have bad intentions, you understand, they will now make sure your family divides so that they can be able to perpetrate their evil plans on you. When I heard that story, it was very disturbing. For me to come out and react on it, it means that that story was very disturbing to me. Okay? And my advice to everyone that is abroad, there's nothing wrong investing in Nigeria. There's nothing investing back home. The only thing there is, ask God to give you the right people. Make sure you have the right siblings. Yes. Because if you don't have a good siblings, it's siblings who understand what it means that, oh, my brother is working, because there's no place money grows on the tree. Any place for you to have money, you must work for it. Yes, anywhere in the world. For you to work for you to have money, you must work out for the money, you must go to work and work. So because people see things that some people like in Nigeria think that, oh, those who are abroad have much money. Yes, I know that when the money is probably exchanged, the value is more higher. But then everybody works for their money. So don't be afraid. Some people say that, oh, there's no need. If I'm abroad, there's no need of me investing in Nigeria. Don't think like that. If you have an opportunity, invest. Find ways to make sure that your investment are secure. Okay? Let there be processes, let there be procedures, let there be things, structures put in place to ensure that your investments are secured. Because the truth is that you will get old. Do you understand it? You will get old. You will not always be young, working as the way you are. So one day you might feel tired, you don't want to stay again, you want to go home. So you must put structures in place. I, for one, okay, I would advise people, when you build your own house, I don't really advise, rent it out. Find a real estate company. Or maybe if your sisters are reliable, go through. It's okay, we are going home. Wait. Go through.
Someone is complaining.
Sorry. Go through your lawyers.
The man is right behind you.
It's okay. Go through lawyers. So with that, it's easier for you to do anything that you want to do. When you have your lawyers, you know, they help you to prepare your papers and make sure everything is done rightfully with the information that you are hearing now. Okay, so if you are abroad, don't be afraid of investing in Nigeria. It depends on where you are investing in and the processes that are involved. Let me pass this people, please. So make sure that you follow the right process. You want to buy land, there are good companies that are into landed properties. Don't go and bid. And that's why I advise people to pray. You want to make an investment, ask God to guide you, ask God to lead you. You understand? Ask God to guide you. Except you want to stay abroad and stay there and die and forget about everything. I understand. And there's one thing I tell some of my friends that are abroad. Okay, you went there, you gave birth. Don't think there's no way. See, nobody likes suffering. If you want your children to keep coming back to Nigeria, then you must provide that environment for them. You must provide that enabling environment for them to come in and visit Nigeria. Even if they don't want to settle, at least maybe once in a year, once in 2 years, you know, they come down to Nigeria. You understand? But you're the one that create that enabling environment. Why is this guy driving? So you create that enabling environment that will enable your siblings to come down to Nigeria. You maybe married a white person and you're expecting the person to come in and come into your suffering environment. No. And stop thinking about village all the time. You can settle in town, build house in a cool place in town and settle. You understand? Understand what is going on. And even I've heard stories of people that, you know, so many stories are going around. But in everything, ask God to protect you. And make sure you have the right siblings. Make sure you have the right people. Have people who have a good heart. That's one of the things that matters. You understand? Have people that have human conscience. People that love you. Understand how life works. Understand the psychology behind life. When you do that, I don't think there'll be a problem. So this Ifunaya's issue is, you know, it's really, really, because I hear a lot of people abroad. They're saying, oh, no need investing in Nigeria. So every of their uncles, every of their aunties are now a bad people. No. No. You don't create room for such things. Because he's the one that started in first of all to create room for it. Why do you have issues with your wife and people are divorced? That's number one. What led to your divorce? It wasn't your family members. Then secondly, why will your children be alive and you give a power of attorney to your brother? Do you understand it? So you cannot trust your brothers more than your own family members. You don't do that. You don't do that. So these are all the things that led to all these things. Money rights. Then learn how to live with your woman. I from the testimony, the man later came in and said, oh, they married Ifunaya's their mom and they brought her to abroad. For crying out loud, you brought somebody to abroad does not mean you have the person's life. Parents gave birth to you and trained you from your childhood, probably to university level, some even to the PhD level. Have they ever come and put hand on your neck and determine how you're going to breathe and ask you to bring all your salaries and everything? No, your parents have not done that. So I believe that no spouse have that right, you know, to put hand on their spouse's neck. You have done them good. Allow them a breathing space. Allow them a breathing space. That you brought your wife or your husband to abroad does not mean you control their earnings, you control their savings, you control their life. No. So when the woman said, no, I don't want to be like this, the person is not a bad person. No. If your parents who gave birth to you, let's believe in God. If your parents who gave birth to you sent you to school, did everything for you from childhood, you became human being. I've not come and say you bring out your earnings. Then you, when you marry, you don't have that power to tell your spouse, I brought you to abroad. Because of this, you must give me your life. No. Try to be humane. Understand how life works. God has created everybody to have freedom. Once you try to take away that person's freedom, you have a problem. Understand how the system works. If you're abroad, it's not the way we do it in Nigeria, where a wife will be working. She'll be making money. She'll be doing house chores. No, in abroad over there, you'll be part of everything. We do everything together. So don't say, oh, because I married you and I brought you abroad, you must continue that way. It will not work. It will not work. So don't go and start creating problem for yourself. Don't create problem for yourself. So take care of your home. Love your wife, love your children. Be disciplined enough, because at the end of the day, the only people you actually have is those your family members. Your brothers and your sisters will be far because they already have their own families. Okay? So I don't want to hear people saying investing in Nigeria is not good. So you want to die there? Do you know that things can even yeah, thank you. You know that things can even have a shift. That might be a change. That will definitely be a change one day. That will require that this nation, not maybe, that this nation will be now more better than every other nation. So what will you do at that time? Now that you're already old, who will take care of you? You will not come and become a dependent to your brothers that you never cared for. I didn't say don't take care of yourself. I didn't say take care of everybody in your family. I'm saying be wise. Everything has its own place. Everything should be placed properly. Do you understand it? Everything should be, some people, they take things overboard. They say, no, I will not invest though in Nigeria. And later they'll start regretting it. They have problems. There's nothing anywhere. Then some people will now invest in people who don't care about them, or they are investing. They're not taking the process. They're not checking the process. So what I'm saying in essence is this: nobody should. And then my advice to uncles and aunties who have decided to be wicked, doing a lot of malicious things because of money. My advice is that my take is on this is you do not bring anything into this world, and you definitely not take anything out. You get it? Yes. One day, all those things like the Mrs. Josephine, the house she's building, everything, she has left everything. That is it. The most important thing that matters in life is love. That's the only thing that will stand. The Bible says the three greatest things is love, faith, hope. You see, and the greatest is what? Love. Love is the greatest. Love your brothers, love your sisters. Learn to manage people. Wisdom. It's gonna go. Tell him. Wisdom. Tell him to give me one pension. An account number. So the only thing that matters you should pursue in life is love. Love people genuinely. Let love lead. Okay? So make sure you allow love to lead you. Yes, allow love to lead you. Please go and open the gate for me. The gate man is not there. So, what is your stake on this Ifunaya's issue that have been raining everywhere? What's your stake on that? What's your stake? Go and open the gate now. Keep those bags.
You carry it.
No, when we open the gate, we'll bring them in now. So I want to get your opinion. What do you think about this story of Ifunanaya and his family? Well, that story is really, really something else. Really, really something else. Really, really something else. And if you're an auntie and uncle, you are planning evil. Somebody is working. Your mind say you go collect the person's enemy. God is not asleep. Oh. God is not asleep. He's not asleep. You will not reap your own, because the Bible said that whatever a man sows, that's what he's going to reap. So you're not going to reap your. As he said, other people will not reap what they planted. You too will not reap your own. You may not be alive, just like Josephine has gone. You will not be alive to reap all those things. So ensure that you live right, be wise, understand that the days are wicked and evil, and know how to coordinate yourself. So I hope you enjoyed yourself today. So I'll be stopping here today. So tomorrow we'll talk about something else, some trending topics that I would like to react on. So tomorrow we're going to do that, justice to that. Do have blessed evening. I'm actually driving all this while I was talking. All right, let's call it a quit.